Welcome back, everybody. It's Monday and parenting is challenging and sometimes it's just downright frustrating. And that's why ABC4 News at 4 has teamed up with Donna Tatro for Kids Under Construction. She joins us from LA via Zoom. Donna, let's talk parenting styles today. This is a really interesting one to kind of take a deep look into. So to start us off with, what are the four main parenting styles and why do they matter?
Hey there, Emily. Yeah, they absolutely matter. And there are about four parenting styles that we talk about in the parenting field, and that's the authoritarian, permissive, uninvolved, and then the authoritative, which is different from authoritarian. And these parenting styles really do matter because the way we parent our kids does reflect on their mental health and well-being and how they are able to move throughout the world. So this is important for us to know as parents, to educate ourselves about these parenting styles. And really, sometimes we mix these parenting styles. We're not just focused on one, but there is one parenting style that is best.
Okay, let's talk about the first two, authoritarian and the permissive, and why they are detrimental.
Yeah, so authoritarian is basically it's my way or the highway, and the child's feelings are not considered. And it's just the explanation from the parent is because I said no. There's no rule for it. There's no rule in place. And this is really not good for a child's self-esteem. We want to allow our kids to have opinions and know that their ideas matter and that they matter. And so the issue with this is that it doesn't allow for problem-solving skills to develop with our kids. And they're not given this opportunity to kind of share their values and who they are. The permissive parent, there are no rules that are enforced, and it's more of like you're the friend of your child, and that's really not the role we want. We don't want to be a friend to our child. We want to be the parent. So this really is difficult for kids because they struggle academically, because they are not encouraged with their grades and school. This also could lead to obesity if parents aren't watching what kids are eating and they're just permitting anything to happen. So this doesn't enforce good habits.
Now to uninvolved, kind of walk us through, that one seems to be kind of an obvious one, but there are some important things to know about that one as well.
Yeah, so uninvolved parenting style is really the uninformed parent who is not educating themselves, doesn't really know a lot about child development. And of course, we don't want to be uninvolved parents. We want to have time with our kids. We want to show our kids problem-solving skills, how to pay bills, how to manage a household. And so the issues that come up with this is that, kids feel lonely, and we don't want that, of course, for their mental health and well-being.
Okay, so finally, let's talk about what we all should be working towards, and that's authoritative parenting, and why it's really the best approach for a positive mental health, a happy family, happy life, happy children, overall just a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, it really is the best way. And look, you can't be the authoritative parent all the time. There are going to be times where you're going to say, sorry, no, we're not doing this. And you don't want to give an explanation because you are so tired and you've got a lot on your own mind. But authoritative parenting really is giving kids the chance to follow rules and know that if they don't follow the rules, there are going to be consequences in place. But that the children's opinions are considered and the child is validated, their feelings are validated. And so we're basically saying to the child, you have a voice, but ultimately I am the parent and I am in charge. And so authoritative parents invest time and energy in preventative behavior, like we talk about all the time here on Kids Under Construction. So we want to be proactive in our parenting. And this really helps kids with grades, problem solving, discipline strategies, and so good behavior, happiness, and peaceful children and family, really.
Which is the goal for all of us. So I love that. And I do like how you mentioned sometimes you're just so tired that you might not be at the top of your game, but the goal is to be as good as possible. Donna, thanks so much for joining us today for Kids Under Construction. We do want to remind everyone at home that Donna's podcast is the ultimate place to go for a really deep dive into these important topics. You can get that on our website, abc4.com. And if you happen to have a question for Donna, email it on over, kidsunderconstruction@abc4.com. Donna, thanks so much for joining us. Have a fantastic day.
Thanks, Emily.